Yo, what's up boys, welcome to my video. Today I'm going to be going through some chamber setups you can do in your competitive games or even scrims, and you can adapt them to your playstyle. I'm not the best player, but obviously I think I know what I'm doing, and I play Sentinel main for my team, so I'm going to be going through some of the things I do and the thought process behind it as well. So yeah, if you want me to do any other agents as well, just leave it in the comments, and if any of this has helped you, I would appreciate a like and a subscribe. And I also do stream on Twitch. I don't have a schedule, but I do stream on Twitch. I play Valorant mostly, so yeah, if you wouldn't mind watching me on Twitch as well, that'd be great. But I'll be going through some of the defense setups first, and then we'll go into attack. It's not so much on attack, to be honest, it's mostly defense, but I'll go through it anyway for you. But if you think I've missed something out, or you don't agree with something I'm saying, then I would appreciate a feedback in the comment section. But on a pistol, let's go through on a pistol first. On a pistol, I buy 2 slows and 5 bullets. I think this is 100% thing. You should always buy 2 slows. If you're not, I think you're just inting. You know, 2 slows are just so good, especially if they're gonna rush a sight on pistol, which that's what I mostly do on comp games. But for the first round, I'd put a slow on B and A for a pistol. You can change this up depending on what you think, but I just think B and A is a go-to, because I don't think they're gonna like rush mid on the first round, to be fair, especially in comp games. I mean, they might do, but this is what I do on Ascent. But a slow B main and A main. On pistol, you could change this up a bit. Put a TP in garden, and I also put one in hell here, because you can literally play all the way around here, and it's quite big. So what I like to do is wait until they've done their exec, their darting and all that stuff. You can what I like to do, I like to play for a kill and then TP instantly, and then play retake with the team. That's the goal, and I think that's the way you should play it. You shouldn't try and overpeak and try and get more than 1 kill. I think you should just go with 1 kill. You know, I mean, you know what I mean. I can't even find an argument against it. You know, I just agree with getting a kill and just TPing out, because it's just the safest play. And especially if you want to win your games as well, you want to be playing for the win and not for win. So you can obviously play dice, or you can play hell. I like to play hell because you can't have too many people peeking you at once. Whether you're playing dice, you can get people jumping up here, and you can get people swinging to the right here. So I don't really like that. And normally in comps, you have a guy playing sight, and you have a guy like around tree area and garden. So you're pretty much sight alone. But obviously the slow's gonna help you. The slow's probably gonna get you a kill. You know, you're gonna slow him, you're gonna swing into him, you're gonna kill him, and then you're gonna TP out, and then play the retake like that. 90% of the time you normally win the pistol like that, and it's a consistent way of winning, you know what I mean, in my opinion. But obviously that's pistol. You can change it as well if you want to put your slows on tree there and put it A main. You can obviously change that to the left hand side as well. You can do, but that's just what I do. On a 4x, I like to do this. For this though to work, you need a guy garden. I mean market, sorry. You need a guy market, else it's pretty risky. But still, nevertheless, it's still quite good. I'll put a TP on top of pizza here, and I'll put a slow mid. Okay, let's go to the A site here. I would also put a slow here as well. Obviously, I'd put it like that side this time, just so they're not pre-aiming my slows, you know. And then I'd put a TP here, and this TP, it actually covers quite a lot of ground here. So realistically, you could play dice, you could play generator, or you could play right side of hell here, and it covers quite a lot of ground as well. And obviously the goal here is just to like get a kill or 2. Depending what I'll say, say if you're 1 pistol and you've got the Spectre, you don't want to say if there's 5 guys rushing A main, I wouldn't go for more than 1 kill, you know, just play safe, get a kill and fall back, because you don't want to lose guns on second round. Or if they're pushing mid, you could do this on a fall by as well, for example, you know, where you get a kill on A, you TP here, or if they're going B, you could just TP here just to get a fast rotate on B, you know, to help your teammates on B as well. It's situational, but it's something to bear in mind anyway. And another thing I like to do, say if you want to go for some more aggressive peaks, you could do this sort of TP and, well, let's just get the values down. Let's say you've got ult pops here, you could easily go for a kill here on tiles and just wait for someone swing into you. Or even top mid if you're feeling confident, but I put it in the centre here just because they have to swing out to actually destroy the TP. So you could hold pretty much wherever, and if you got the chamber ult, I would recommend using the chamber ult maybe on eco, because it gives you a lot more chance of winning it, to be fair. And I don't think it should be used like to save money. Maybe if you want to save your money to buy an operator, so you're going for the ult maybe. But other than that, I don't think it should be used any other way than using it on an eco or saving for an operator. But this is one way of getting a kill. But the thing with this, you can't do it more than once. If you do it more than once, they're just going to be smoking this off. But like it says, there's always stuff around it. So if they do smoke mid a lot, you could put a TP there after the barrier's gone, and you could time it so when they're pushing catwalk to cubby, you could literally time it as long as you're hearing for the enemy's footsteps and actually swing out and try and get a kill and TP free, you know. So there's a lot of different ways to play chamber, especially if they're smoking mid a lot and fighting for mid. If you get that kill on catwalk there, they're going to be pretty, the range should crumble for the attackers there. I'm going to go through A attack now. You could put 1 gem, but if they're rushing A, you know, it's kind of suicide. You're still going to be swarmed. So realistically, you could put 1 heaven there, because you're out of danger there, especially if they're rushing A. And you could actually put a slow here. You could walk up A main. I wouldn't recommend getting a one-way there, just because if you're one-way, they're gonna know like something's going on A main. So I recommend walking up pretty dry. And I've got a load of kills doing this, so I know it works. So walking up A main and actually getting the info, and I've caught countless people just pulling out util because they don't expect someone to be up A main this wide. So I've caught a lot of people off doing that, and you could just TP back and look at that. That's a free kill. You're in a 4v5 situation, and obviously in your comps it's gonna be a bit different because you got teammates like probably swinging stuff and all sorts. So, but this is why I like to play him. And even though you're still playing smart and you're playing for kills, so you know you're playing smart. But I feel like this is the way you should be playing chamber. You know. It's like Jet Dash and Rainer's Dismiss, you know, except that this one's like a bit safer, in my opinion. But that's one way you could play it on A. Other thing you could do on A, realistically, you could play an off angle and actually get a TP on top of stack there. And actually play a kill here. I've seen a lot of people do this as well. And actually TP away. Not a lot of people's going to be pre-aiming up there, so realistically it should be a free kill or 2. And also play that, but you can experiment it. It's, you know what I mean. You can do what you want as long as you're not doing it too much. And like I says, with these traps as well, you need to be switching them up, else you're just going to be getting no usage out of your util there. So as long as you're switching, like even with this slow here, if they're pre-aiming it, wait till the barrier goes down and put it there, and if you got the TP here to A, just TP to A, you know. But as long as you're changing it up, the enemy's not going to predict where you're placing your util, so you're going to get much better value for your slows there. And what I like to do on B as well It's simple. It's pretty simple. It's pretty much like the A1, but like this TP is pretty good. Like it covers the whole of B main if you push enough. Normally you get people holding this angle or the one back there, and most of the time you could get a kill or two and just TP away. But like I says, I wouldn't recommend doing it more than once. I mean, you could switch it up and try and push A. I mean, it just depends how you're feeling though, because if you're winning the fights, then why not? You know what I mean? But if you do it a lot, I think they're gonna be expecting it, and they're gonna be using like flashes before their peak. I mean, in a high elo game, you would normally be getting that anyway. But even if they are flashing, if you can just even say to flash this with a Leah, you could still, like, realistically, you could spray and still kill someone. You know, they're gonna still be running in your crosshair. So if you can get that kill and TP, it should be quite free. Is if the this is obviously situational as well, but I've also caught quite a lot of people up. Not this, because this TP is so hidden. When the plant's on site, they don't destroy it. So what I have done in my games is obviously picked up my TP. Say for example, if I push down main and I've got a kill and I've TP'd back, and I play garden here, I could put my TP here, wait until the plant, and actually TP on site. I don't recommend doing it while there's like 4v4, but I do recommend it in like a 1v1. And with that TP, I think they'd be looking heaven. They'd think it'd be heaven and not under. So you'd catch them off guard, but I've won plenty of 1v1s doing that. I know it's a bit risky for what it is, but you know what I mean, it does work. But that's pretty much my defense setups and what I like to do. But I think the number one thing for Chamber is just changing their traps, you know, because the slows are so good. They last for ages as well, so it's like, why not do that, you know? But we'll go through some attack side slows, what I like to do in TPs. There's not a lot to go through on the attack side, but here's what I like to do. On pistol, I always like to put a slow there and a TP there. I would have a TP here, so I'll just TP back just to save a bit more time. Another thing with this slow, you need to be aware that, pardon me, they could walk up B main and actually catch someone tiles, so you need to be aware of that if you're going to be lurking. Or if you're just going to be playing with your team. On a 4x, this is what you would do every round. You could change these as well, like I said, they need to be changed. On a pistol, I would put one there and one B main. On a 4x, I'd put a slow there and the one B main like that. So obviously they're still being changed, but with this B1 you could just switch it side to side, so they're not always looking the same. But you're still gonna know if someone's there if they're shooting you, it slows, you know. So as long as you're doing that. And also another thing you could do is actually get a lurk. So if your teammates are working A, you can actually catch a time in here and catch someone off market here. I always play chamber like this on Ascent. If you're not winning your fights, I wouldn't suggest lurking as much, because it's all based on you getting kills and you getting the right timing to actually win. But if you are winning your fights, I would recommend lurking like this, you know, putting your slows there and obviously an A main. But like I said, if you're winning your fights, you can lurk literally every round. Even if they do know you're lurking, catching, they've still got to rotate if your team have got the A site and whatever. So, you know, it's still good to lurk. But that's pretty much what I like to do on attack anyway. I would normally just stick with them slows. With the TPs, they're pretty... You do it like freestyle pretty much, it's on the spot. So it depends what you want to do on attack. You know what I mean, you can base it off whatever you want. There's not much into the TPs on attack, but the slows, as long as you change, you know, that's pretty much it, to be honest. Yeah, the number one tip is just literally changing the slows and using your util to its best ability. But yeah, like I said, if you don't agree with some of the stuff I'm saying, or if you've got any tips for me even, I would be appreciative. if you would leave it in the comments, because like I says, I'm not the best player, but you know what I mean, I'm still out there trying to learn. But if you want to see any more guides, just put it in the comment section down below, or even pop in my Twitch. I do stream like quite often, to be honest, so you might even catch me live. So yeah, but if you did enjoy, please give me a like, and if you don't mind subscribing as well. That's it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'm also wanting to do a walkthrough on how I play and my decisions behind what I do. So if you want to see that, just comment down below, and I'll be sure to do that next. But thank you for watching. Bye.